that I work for. I know we got great sister companies: Sanders Lead, KW Plastic, KW Recycling, KW Containers, and plus our fertilizer division, which is headed up by Hunter Moats, a young man who has really stepped in and is really doing good. And let me say to you, experience. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, experience pays you. Why do I say it pays you? I can bring you in at top pay with experience if you got experience. I really need some experienced drivers. You know, we're in a time where people are retiring, and hey, we just need more experienced drivers. Simple as that. It's not because we got a bad place to work at. It's just we've been in business since 1959. Had a guy retired the other day, been there 37 years. Had a couple of drivers retired and come back. They got tired of sitting at home. I don't know why I retire and come back, but I sure want to get a chance to retire, but I don't know. But anyway, I want to say this. If you know somebody that's got a lot of experience and maybe they're not happy, or maybe they don't have a company that's putting into their retirement, I have a young lady today that's going to be talking about things of when we get age on us and things we need to prepare for. You know, I've had 3 surgeries this year. And after my 3rd surgery, I built a wheelchair ramp at my house. I want to use it just like I use insurance. I pray I never have to use it, but if I need it, it's there. It's already built. It's already built. We have to prepare for the unknown. We really do. But you know what my motto is? Well, not my motto, the company motto of all 5 sister companies is that we put God and family first. And we're doing something, drivers, y'all really need to listen up. Jared Lewis, I like Mr. Lewis. He rides bicycles. I can't ride like him, but he does a good job, and does a good job for us as a company. At the company, he drives, he hauls a lot of water for us back in here to Walmart. Family goes deep here in Troy. You know, the late great Congressman Lewis was his uncle, and he also had an uncle that drove for us. So it might have been his father. He's got family ties with Troy and Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. And that being said, we're reaching out to you drivers, workers. It goes for all our sister companies. If you got a child or a grandchild, we're letting them read a Bible verse. We're letting them read a Bible verse. You take the video and you email it to Destin. Destin has got his email up there. That's a good job. Thank you, Destin. He's got email videos to Destin, and we'll play them. And we can't get too many. We don't have sponsors. Wiley Sanders Truck Line sponsors this show, so we can't get too many. We'll run them. I'll run them in between breaks. I'll run them till we run them all. Do not think, well, if I send it, it's not going to get played. If you send it and you're affiliated with Wiley Sanders in some way, yours is going to get played. And other people, Troy, the community, we're going to play everybody. We're not going to just pick out certain ones. We're going to play all of them. All we ask you to do is send good quality videos. Make sure it's clear. Make sure we can read it. And it's so fun. So at this time, let's listen to this little video. Let's listen to it. I'm just excited.
Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord. Colossians 3:20.
Children, obey your parents. Was that just not cute? Was that just not? That's Jerry Lewis' son, and oh man, I'm waiting to hear some more. So every Monday I want to have some. So now you know how to do it. You'll hear me talking about it more. Just send your video. Send it to there, right there, and we'll play it. And I know it's a lot of grandmamas and a lot of mothers and fathers that want to get. The Bible says train them up while they're young. And so when they get old, they won't stray away. Little Lewis can say he was on TV at a young age reading the Bible. Who knows where that takes him from here? Nothing else. It can't hurt nothing. It definitely can't hurt. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with Wiley Sanders Truck Talk. But before we go, before we go, make sure you had a Love's commercial pulled up. I had the experience of Love's going to Nashville to the race. This old country boy saw some things that he ain't never saw. I got to sit on the pit box, got a picture with Ralph Canals, the one that died in Troy. Jack Rouse, that was his name. Is that his name, Justin? Am I correct? Jack Rouse. He was in an airplane accident here, Justin going like, I don't know, I'm new, I'm young, I just come here. But really, and just to see people like that, and got to meet Michael Jordan's team, and got to meet the driver of the 12 car. Also Love's, both of their drivers came into the room we was in and talked to us, and we got a chance to ask them questions. It's just an experience that I'm real happy and excited about. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Love's. Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy, from our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Love's, the heart of the highway.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some here. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Welcome to Love's. Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy, from our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Love's, the heart of the highway.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, Justin sounds like like we finna take off into space. You know, you'll be surprised. Change sometimes alarms people. When Dustin first laid this on my desk, I thought, now why has we got to do this? This morning I came here and it wasn't there. The first thing I said, where's my walkie-talkie at? We get confused with change. Sometimes we think it's something against us when it really is not. And you know, and first of all, excuse my manners. So excited this morning. Had a good weekend. Did a lot of Bible study, and I'm just still excited from it. Had the convention and was listening to all the good speakers, and it's just got me pumped up. It was talking about faith, you know, and in my business, I've got to have faith. I got to have faith that I can bring in 100 drivers, whether I can or not. But that's my goal, and I don't know. It just got me excited, but. The South Central Alabama Development Commission Area Agency on Aging. And you know, if he belongs is coming, we're going to get older. We're going to get older. And programs like this is going to be needed. Yes. And that's why I told you that you always had an appointment here if you wanted to come and talk about it. I love the thing with the Sanders companies is we're always willing to reach out and help. We just did a bike-a-thon. Had some fun with it too, because you got to see it. Yeah, everybody, it's my cousin. We had some fun with it. Where the Miracle League, the kids that are in wheelchairs, missing arms, or Down syndrome, just whatever, they go to this league and Mel Lunsford worked on getting that here, and when we took the check that we collected up, nobody got nothing but the Miracle League. Okay. I love being a part of something that all the proceeds go to what you're doing it for, and that's why I like your program, and that's why I like it when you come here, because it stands for something. You know, them old folks used to tell us, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Oh, yes. And my companies, they stand for doing right and hard work. Hard work is appreciated. Mr. Sanders, Mr. Wiley Sanders, he always had, and he had respect for a hard-working man. Man worked hard. He wanted water there for him. One of the most important things, he wanted to make sure he got his check on Friday, make sure he was taken care of. You don't find that a lot nowadays, and I thank Jehovah for his sons to come in and step right in his steps and feel the same way about the employees. You know, I tell this story all the time. He may get on me one day for telling it, but he told me one day up under the breezeway. He said, you make sure that everybody know that here we put God and family first. And it reminded me so much of his daddy when he said it, because he said it with that There's no variation from this plan. Now, this is how we're going to do it. He said, that's where I'm at. That's what I want to say. It makes you feel good when you work for a company like that. It makes you feel good, you know. We talk about the people all the time in Russia that can't pray or can't do this. So it makes you feel good. But today, let's talk about some of the programs and senior things that you have.
Well, you know what? He is just so fired up. He's hyped, you know. And I'm just about to get hyped. And then when you talk about Wiley Sanders Truck Line and what it does for its employees and how it's been around since 1959, I wanted to say that's the year of my birth, but I can't because he knows better, okay? So I wanted to say that. And all of the partnering agencies and all of the things that you're already doing for your employees. And I know that your line of employees reach into our category of senior citizens. And so for that, we are grateful. We are grateful for the opportunity for you to have us back on your show to talk about aging and aging programs, because that is evident. That is evident that Wiley Sanders Truck Line extends beyond just the company. That it has an outreach for people, has a compassion for people, and so for that we are grateful. Let's talk a little bit about some of the programs that Mr. Jeffrey mentioned that he would be eligible for. Not that I'm going to be in that category, but...
You said 60. That put me right in the door. I'm sorry. I'll take mine.
He does. He's just really excited about saying, well, I'm 60, and I was like, no, don't tell my age. Don't say it. But anyway, aren't we all blessed? We are blessed. But I want to talk about just a few of the programs, some of the ones that are probably the most popular. And one of those that comes to mind right away is the Elderly Nutrition Program. Now, most people refer to that as Meals on Wheels. Nutrition program for the elderly. So let's talk a little bit about that. We want to make sure that our seniors, and let me add, because a lot of times we go without including this, but persons with disabilities as well. So we're not limited to just senior citizens, but persons with disabilities as well, where you can get a healthy, nutritious meal. And of course, my executive director, Mr. Tyson Howard of the South Central Alabama Development Commission, and his area agency on aging director, Ms. Sharon Red, has instructed me time and time again, Ms. Jones, don't say free. Don't say free. Okay, so I'm going to say at no cost, okay?
Don't say free.
I'm going to say at no cost. So where you can benefit from our services and programs at no cost. How about that? Yeah, play on those words there. But we want you, if you're interested in the nutrition program or the elderly nutrition program or the Meals on Wheels, to give us a call. And one of the programs that we really want you to take note of is the Aging and Disability Resource Center. Now, I don't know if Dustin got that, but anyway,
Can you pull in on that, Dustin?
to call our Aging and Disability Resource Center if you
Let me see it. I got a
want answers for any of the programs and services that we offer. Just give us a call, and what will happen is that you will get right there, and the first person that answers the phone, that nice little sweet voice, is going to be Lasagna. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, because I'm thinking of the food, lasagna. But she'll answer, and what she'll do is she'll put you in touch with our Aging and Disability Resource Center coordinator. Her name is Amy. And what Amy will do is Amy will take your information, and then Amy will not only take it for that program, but she will screen your information, and see if you would benefit from any of the other programs that we offer. Now, there are just a number of programs. For example, there's a prescription drug. We call it Senior RX. We're finding that many people cannot afford their prescription medicine. So what do? You cut back on, say, well, I can't get this food this day. Well, I'm going to see if I can pay half of my utility bill. Well, I can't really afford. No, we don't want you to do that. We want you to give us a call. And what we will do is we will take your application. We will look for you to find a prescription provider that will, again, provide your prescription medicine, not free, but at no cost. At no cost.
Let me say this. I just looked on your pamphlet here, and it makes me feel good. You want to be where you can be at. And it says serving Bullitt, Butler, Crenshaw, Lowndes, Macon, and Pike counties.
Yes.
You know, every time you do something on your show, you want to make sure that you're touching somebody. And that there just gives us a circle. Just gives us a circle. And when I sit here and I listen to that, I watch commercials all the time because I try to do some commercials. And I watch this commercial where these two couples are sitting down. And they're doing exactly what you're saying. They're trying to fix in their budget what to cut back and to be able to buy their medicine. And for you to have such a program that can assist them. And I was listening real closely. You said that you guys would look and see what's out there.
Absolutely.
You know, I tell everybody, if it wasn't for Brandy, I'd be lost on my job. I tell everybody, because I can just lean myself back and say, hey, check on so-and-so, let me know, and sit back up. But I do it in a graceful way, and you know, I do the most lunch buying for me and her. I'm going to make sure she ain't hungry, so I feed her, because I work you all day. But everybody needs that help.
Yeah.
And when you get age, and like you heard me say earlier about, I built me a wheelchair ramp. Pray I never use it, but it's there.
It's there. It is there.
And when people go to getting old, and it's good to see these programs. Our grandmama got old. We watched her suffer with cancer, and her bones were weak, and we used to have to pick her up and stuff. And I remember those days, and I'll always have a connection for the old people.
Absolutely.
And I used to do this, and I got out of it because I'm so busy. But I used to go to the nursing home in Montgomery when I leave the radio station, and I would call the bingo.
Oh.
And those people there acted like I had just...
Oh, yeah.
And I would go there and I'd call bingo. I'd call at least 3 games, and I would leave. And I've been saying that the pandemic just stopped so many things. You know, when I think about the pandemic, I know, you know, because this is Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I have to look back at what we did during the pandemic. We put on 75 trucks, 95, 75 or 9. We put on new trucks. We continued to just, like a choo-choo train, we just kept trucking along. And we stayed, we kept our doors open. We kept food on family tables and kept insurance going for people. And that's strong.
Yeah.
That's strong. A lot of doors closed. I got a lot of drivers there. I got some of them that stayed. Jared Lewis, he come to me doing that. He had left and was working on another job. But when you know, he saw they didn't work out, and he came with us, and he told me, he said, man, I'm going to stay. I was glad to hear him say that. So when you have these programs like y'all got, you don't you never lose your zeal to tell people about them. I'm looking here on your paper you give me, you say, how can a person find out more about these different programs and services? They can find out by just asking somebody.
He's still fired up.
Just ask somebody.
And that is so true. And what else you can do, you can give us a call.
Yeah.
Toll free. Oh, I said that word. Toll free without cost. You can call us, our 1-800 number, and that number is 1-800-243-5463, or just 1-800-AGE-LINE. I like to give the number because sometimes, you know, I got to look for that AGE, but 243-5463. Give us a call. We'll answer any questions that you may have. If we don't have the answer, we'll find it. So give us a call. That's what we're there for. And I have to go back to something that Mr. Jeffrey said. Mr. Jeffrey said during the pandemic that they put on from 75 to 95 drivers. That is evident of something that you're doing right. And you said it in the beginning. You said that Mr. Wiley Sanders himself said it, that he put God and then he put families. So when you do that, when you show
good things happen, though.
Absolutely.
Good things happen.
You care about people. You let them know that you care about them. You let them know, as the young people say, you're in their corner then they're going to be there for you.
That is
that is amazing. And that's what we want to be for our senior citizens and the 6-county South Central Alabama region. We want to be there for you. Give us a call. Now, let's go.
Hold on. Let's take a break. We're coming back.
Gonna take a break.
We're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some here. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money. Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
We're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and I just wanted to ask you, with your program, what are some things that you got going on right now? Something that I need to know that's going on, and I need to just take advantage of it.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that, because Amy, ADRC director, said, Tanisha, could you please remind everyone that we still have some of those farmers market vouchers. So if you didn't get any, please call our office. We'll take your application over the phone, or you can go online. We want you to get those vouchers, you know, where you get the fresh fruits and vegetables, again, at no cost.
At no cost.
At no cost. So call us if you know of anyone that would like to get one of those vouchers. Please have them to give us a call, 1-800-AGE-LINE. In addition to that, SNAP. So many people are not applying because they think they won't get but $10, or they may get $15, and I don't want to be bothered. But please call us and apply for SNAP. You know, now with the COVID crisis going on, they're adding extra funds so that you can increase the amount that you would get. And in this way, you'll have monies to buy some of the healthy, nutritious food that you need. So there are two programs right now that we're encouraging, we're asking, okay, I can't say begging, but I'd like to say it. We're begging you to please apply for. That is the Farmers Market Voucher and the SNAP program. We want you to do that.
See, you and what you say in all the programs you say, I'm gonna give you an example of what it makes me think of. You take something and you put it all in and you give it all out. We take a battery. You probably never thought about this. You see that? And let's imagine this is a junk battery. We take the top of it off. We take the lead out. Do we throw the lead away? No. We make this. Okay. We take the plastic and things, a new battery comes out of the old battery. We take the fertilizer, and I don't have none with me, and we take the acid that's inside of it and we make fertilizer. So what in turn has happened? Nothing goes to waste. Your program, nothing goes to waste. If I don't have no money and you give me $20, what am I now? I'm $20 ahead than what I was. If I had to taste for some fresh fruit and I don't have none, and you at no cost let me have
At
some.
no cost.
And it turns into a circle, and I like that because that's what we do. We just rotate it all the way around into a circle. I'm so proud of that because I helped design that. And this, you know, we live in a world where everybody wants something at no cost, but there's always a cost. It's the cost of us getting here and doing it. I can understand when you kept saying that. I kept saying, well, why would he want her not to say free? Well, it's not free. You had to drive from Montgomery to here. Amy, what's her name? Lasagna? Lasagna? I'm saying lasagna.
She's going to get me for that.
Well, she has to answer the phone.
Exactly.
So there's a cost. And I understand what he's saying when he said, don't say it no cost. Don't say free. Just say it no cost to you.
Exactly.
And that's good because everything comes with a cost, but time is precious.
Absolutely.
It's precious.
Absolutely.
And when people take the time to help others, you know, that's what I love about Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Showdown. We stay in the community doing things because we truly know they all the balls around trucking. Paint people, they got their paint off a truck. Restaurants, they got their food off a truck. So we want these things to keep going, especially in our town. You know, when I go to a school, I don't go just to sell them on Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I go to sell them on Pike County. I could easily say, hey, if you're taking care of your mother and father,
Absolutely.
come to Troy.
Absolutely.
Now, I know I didn't tell this the last time, but I'm going to tell it this time. You took care of your uncle, which was you took care of your father, which was my uncle. And you even went as far as to put him a place in the back of your yard.
Okay, he's telling it.
and at that time, I realized the kind of heart you had. And I must remember that when he passed, and you know, I was busy and I was working, and you said, give me the 3 o'clock. I'll have you all the answers you want because we was trying to find out. You said, give me the 3 o'clock. You said, give me the 3 o'clock. You are a director. You are a person that puts things in order and does things. And this program is so lucky to have you. These older people are so lucky to have you because there's one thing about it. If you're involved in it, you're going to give it your all.
I know. See, you see what he's doing? Now, see, he knows that I really don't know how to accept those kinds of things because let me tell you what I love.
Because you're a giver.
I do. I love that, and I love people, and especially my senior citizens. Let me reflect on something that you said earlier. You said that you used to go by the nursing home. Well, I go to the nursing homes on a regular basis, and just to go there, and I don't want, you know, a lot of times when we get involved with the programs in the communities, a lot of times we forget about the seniors that's in the nursing home or the persons that's within the long-term residential health care facilities, better known as nursing homes. We forget about those. But we don't forget about those at the South Central Alabama Development Commission's Area Agency on Aging, because we have an ombudsman program. Now, we use that term, an ombudsman. Well, let's think of it this way. Let's think of a person that is concerned about the well-being of persons in the nursing home as well as the family members. So if you have a concern, if you have something that you don't understand, if you want to make sure that your loved one is treated with respect and dignity, and you don't know who to talk with about that, give us a call.
Give y'all a call.
Give us a call. Our ombudsman would be postured, ready to assist. And not only that, we also like to do things for our residents in the nursing homes. So we have, just during the COVID pandemic, we provided what we call a COVID gift bag, for lack of a better word. And we had nice little niceties in there that they could use. And so everybody was excited to receive that. We go in and we do trainings. We talk with them. We let them know that we are concerned about you. We care about you. So that's one of the things that we do. We don't forget anyone. We try to include everyone. Let me tell you what I used to do, and I still do it now, but of course, because of COVID, we are restricted insofar as access to going into the nursing home. But let me tell you what technology has allowed us to do. Technology has allowed us to go on Zoom and talk with the people, the residents there. And I was on there and I was talking to a couple of the residents, and they says, "You hadn't forgot about us, have you, TJ?" Okay, I'm trying to mimic it. No, I have not. And that's the way we are at South Central. We don't forget about our senior citizens. One other program that I would be remiss if I did not mention, that is Alabama Cares. You know, you talked about when your grandmother was more frail and needed assistance, that you were there. And I bet you were, those big muscles. You could just lift her right on up. But anyway, so that's what we have through the Alabama Cares program. If you have a family member or loved one and you want to provide that extra care for them, give us a call and sign up for our Alabama Cares program. Through that program, you would be able to get information. You'll be able to receive respite assistance, just an array. We'll coordinate that program with other programs that are available through the Area Agency on Aging. Again, Alabama Cares program. Now, one more that I have to mention. A lot of times, people don't think of this one as something that really, really impacts so many people. Now, you think of people when they're in a situation where they really can't care for themselves, or they don't have anyone to provide the care they need, and they are at a level where they need a specific kind of care, skilled care, and so forth. They go to the nursing home. But what if that person elects to stay in their own homes, in their own community, yet they are nursing home eligible? But I'm not ready yet. I think with a little help, I can stay at home.
Don't tell me y'all off
That's where we have the Medicaid waiver program, and yes, we can. We can assist that person
Let me see
to
that.
stay in their own homes.
Because I'm fixing my home where I can stay in it. Let me see this.
Look at him. Now he's still, that's good. He's thinking ahead. He's planning ahead. That is good. But if that person wants to stay in their own home, in their own community, the Medicaid waiver program can assist with that. And now, by extension of the Medicaid waiver program, we have what we call personal choice. So if you decide that, you know what, I want my cousin Jesse to take care of me, and I want that to be my caregiver, personal choice allows you to have input into who provides the care that you need.
Oh,
So that's a wonderful program.
That is so great.
Yeah.
That is so, you think about it. Some people, when they, like we said earlier, we're going to get old if we keep living. And I'm proud to say that I'm not worried about getting old. But I don't want to leave my home. And when you said that, yes, I did get excited. Because I see so many people in nursing homes, don't y'all get mad with me, but they have a big job. But it's nothing like your family or nothing like your own surroundings. I unfortunately, I had the COVID. And I didn't go to the hospital. And I stayed in my home. And people was dumping stuff on my porch. It sounded like a brick when they drop it. I guess they didn't want to get it. Boom, boom. And I'd go to the door and I'd get it. And I thank God that I was able to stay there. And you know, I worked for a great company. And they was going to fly me anywhere in this United States.
Wow.
To had a bed. He made it clear to me, I'll take you anywhere you need to go.
Wow.
And I neglected to stay at home and just pray and just, you know, I was seeing everything that was happening. Well, I said all that to say this. Can you imagine a person? I don't want to be a burden. I don't want my kids to have to stop their life. Cause, hey, I had a fruitful life. I've traveled with my job. I've seen places, you know. I can sit down. I can sit down when that time comes. But to know that you can stay in your own home. Don't y'all dare quit this program here. Just to get up real close on this. I want all my friends. Like, I ain't gonna call their name, but y'all know who we are. Y'all know who we are.
Don't call it. Don't
I'm gonna call one of them. Doug, look at this now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Call Doug.
Doug Willer. I'll make sure. I know two Dougs. Gonna make sure. But you know, when we get to the point, people, I promise you, and I don't know how many people did, but you couldn't come here enough because people don't know about these programs.
Exactly.
When you talk about being able, okay, thank you, being able to help you get your medicine, how important is that? I've been listening. Don't think I've been just sitting here. When you talk about providing fruit, how important is that? Good for the body.
Exactly.
When you turn around and say, right now, just let us know. You know, these programs that offer this little money, where you might have been thinking it was just $10 or $15. Hey, there's some more been put in there. Reach out to us.
Absolutely.
Let us tell you. Don't assume, ladies and gentlemen. Don't assume. Reach out to them.
And don't let us have to send that money back to the federal government.
Yeah.
Take that money. They sent it to Alabama for us to use for senior citizens, but we can't use it if you don't call and apply for it. So please do that.
That's just fair enough. That's just fair enough. I didn't know it was like that.
Yes.
So in other words, you're funded, and what you don't use, they say give it back.
Well, if you're not going to use it, give it back. We'll put it in another state. They
We'll
can
put
use
it in another state. Alabama, let's not lose our funds. I'm serious. Alabama, let's not lose our funds. And I've got a compassion for old people. When I'm in the store a lot of times, I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal because I know other people do it too. But the cutest things I see, my grandmother. I wish she could see me now because she said, that boy finally got it. But I'd spend my last dime, and I'd go in there and sit in that room and sit in the corner looking. And she'll look up at me and she say, you throwed your money up the wild hog, and I ain't going to tell you what else she said. And
don't
holler,
say it.
Sewer, sewer.
I already know.
And she said, I holler, sewer, sewer, because you know that makes a holler. Well, she would go in one of these headbands, and it'd be tied up in a knot. Could nobody get that knot out for her?
Okay.
And she would untie that knot, and she would give me some.
Okay.
And I just used to think about that. And I said that to say this. I got change that I save and I keep it. And you know, them old folks had a way of doing things. And you think about these great programs now. That would have been a great program to have her in, somebody to come by. Because, you know, these people are trained, and they know where to pick you up at. All I know to do is get her up and get her turned over. You know, but they probably know how to do it. So
Absolutely.
I don't want people to take this for granted and not do it. Do it. The programs are there. I've been listening.
Okay,
He was talking
great.
about Zoom.
Yes.
And he's talking about what you do on Zoom.
Yes. I was talking about
You
what
know,
I do.
Wednesdays and Thursdays, I have a Bible study on Zoom. And this has been the greatest thing. On Thursdays, it's like a congregation Bible study, but on Wednesdays, just a couple of brothers, and we just sit there and we study the Bible. And the comfort, I'm going somewhere here.
Okay.
There's nothing like the comfort of your own home. Now, we have on ties,
Okay.
but if anybody ever stand up,
Uh-oh.
and I sit there at my desk and I got all my little stuff there, and it's junky, but I know where everything is at.
Okay. Okay.
And we just study on that Zoom. And I was just sitting here thinking, I know Dustin, he gonna hate to hear this. He gonna hate to hear this. But I bet I could arrange for our senior citizens over there in Troy. Because I know, I think it's Sharon Newby. She works over there with them. I know some people over there.
Okay.
I bet I could arrange a bingo game
Ah.
on Zoom right here on Truck Talk and tune women. Now, it wouldn't be no work for me but just to sit up here, but it'll probably work Dustin to tell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He just dropped his head when I said,
Yeah.
I'm always getting them tied up in the thing. But I have to say this about Troy Cable because I come up with some wild stuff.
Okay.
Whenever I do, they just make it happen. They just
great.
make it
That is
happen.
great. That
They
is
just
great.
make it happen. And
Thanks to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, I tell you.
yes, and thank you for coming in here and sharing such a great program. I am still stuck on the part, this one.
Staying in your own homes, in your own
Staying
community.
in your own home. Staying in your own. You think of how many people would be so happy if they wasn't. I had a coworker had an aneurysm. And I dare not call his name. But anyway, he had an aneurysm. And when I used to go to the nursing home, I could see him. I forget who I was going out there to see at that time. But anyway, the longevity of it was that he would talk to me. And he'd be walking around. And I always thought, you know, why is he here? Why is he here? But I didn't dare get into it. And so your program excites me for people like him. Probably if he'd have known about a program like this or something to do, you know, it would have been better. When a person, what age or would it be? Do y'all have something like just get on y'all rosters, like just get familiar with maybe? I'm gonna just use myself as example now, because I ain't gonna call you after the show talking about sign me up. But say a person like me that's still functional, but wants to know and get literature about what's going on, could they do that?
Absolutely, we encourage that all the time.
Okay.
Let me say something that apparently I was remiss, but right here in Pike County, we have 3 senior centers. Now we look at our senior centers as the focal point for local programs, local communities to come together to learn and to benefit from programs and services that are coordinated through the Area Agency on Aging. So right here in Troy, we have a senior center. In Brundage, we have another senior center. And in Goshen, we have another senior center. So if you're interested in finding out just right here locally, feel free to visit or call one of our senior centers. If you still need additional information, or if you just like to contact us, do that. And we'll put the information together for you. We'll put you in touch with the senior center. We'll do whatever we need to do. And again, that number is toll-free, 1-800-AGE-LINE or 1-800-243-5463. Feel free to visit us also on our website.
I'm going to get Destin, if he would, to put that number up on the bottom of the screen, because we really want people to know that.
Yeah, we really want you to know that.
He wants you to call it out again.
Okay, that number is 1-800-AGE-LINE. That's 1-800-243-5463. Or visit us on our website at www.scadc.net. I got this little card here, but I don't know if you can. You got one too.
Me a little card.
I gave you a little card as well, because we want the constituents, we want all of our senior citizens, we want people with disability, we want you all to give us a call. Please call us. We want you to benefit from the programs. I don't know, I think Mr. Tyson and Ms. Red would be okay with me begging you to get in touch with us, because we have programs and services that we know that you could benefit from, and we want you to have those.
Now, what about, say, a parent that has a child that has some things that they need help with? Do y'all do anything like that?
Give us a call. give us a call. Let me tell you something else about the uniqueness of our program. While we are the Area Agency on Aging, remember when we talked earlier, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you again, we are what we consider a multi-jurisdictional governmental agency. That means that we contact or we coordinate with other state, federal, local, community, other municipalities for whatever programs that are going on in their area. If we need something, say for example, through the Department of Public Health, we have a coordinated agreement that we can contact them and say, we're working on this, we need your help. Then we partner up with that. If you at Wiley Sanders Truck Line decide that, you know what, we want some dedicated, loyal, committed, dependable senior drivers, can you help us? Give us a call, because we have the senior employment program and we may be able to help you with that. So give us a call.
Do you have a picture of one of our drivers? Should have been emailed to you, that the little boy has his cars. Brandy Jordan. Should have came from Brandy Jordan. I have a driver that has a son that's autistic, and he collects cars. I'm a Bennett. I love cars.
Okay.
And my whole wall is full of cars. But I buy, like, when I'm in the store and I'm getting stuff, I get a couple of little cars. Not just to get it this one particular little boy, but any of our drivers that bring their kids, and I done got on to, and you looking at me, I ain't heard you say nothing about the girls. I just can't go up there and get no dogs, but I'm going to have to eventually.
No, wait a minute, we got female drivers too.
I know.
Okay.
But, so I give him I bought this little truck. I played with that thing on my desk, and it had the sharks on it. And so I gave it to him. And he sent me a picture, and I hope Justin can find it, of all his little cars. And there you go.
Oh, wow.
And I promised him that I would show it on the show.
Oh, there it is.
That little boy has never followed nobody. I went into the office, in the insurance office, and he was in there, and I spoke to him. Did not know that was autistic. And I said, come on, let's go. And he went with me. His parents was just so amazed.
Oh, wow.
That he followed me over to my office, and I gave him a car. And you know me. Yeah. If I do it, I want to do it big. You see that back door? Mm-hmm. We're going to keep buying cars till we get to the back door.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
We're going to the back door.
Oh, wow. You're almost there. Look at all those cars.
And I said, look how neat he's got them stacked. And,
yes.
I told him this morning that God, I thank God for his covering over. I forgot it. Yeah, it was almost about to make me cry because I had forgot it. In some kind of way, it came over my head when I got to thinking, did y'all help younger people?
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes we look at life and we think we've had it so hard. Yeah. And you look at that little kid and he's just enjoying playing them cars. You know, when we did the thing for the Miracle League, it was 3 guys went against 3 girls. Mm-hmm. And the loser had to get a pie in the face. They cheated on your cousin too. I'm gonna tell you how they did.
Okay.
But anyway, we lost. But I told everybody, if all I got to do is get a pie in my face to help some kid that you know wouldn't get this chance to play on this field if this field wasn't designed for him, bring the pie on. Okay. Well, they took me at my word because they put 3 pies on. Okay. Justin, do you have a picture of any of those pies?
Okay.
I want her to see that if you do. But it was so amazing. It was so amazing. I mean, we got up about probably almost 10,000.
Wow.
And even after it's been over with, I carried like 500 to the bank the other day. Wow. Where people wrote me checks, and I think the fund is still open. Giving.
Wow.
The Bible tells us it's what? More blessing to give than it is to receive.
Absolutely.
And I buy them cars, and I ain't never missed a beat out my budget.
Wow.
And look what it does to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So in our wrapping up, tell me, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Put me there.
What would you say, because everything you do is important, but what would you say is the top of your list, the one that keeps you getting up every day, working with this program that just keeps pushing you on?
Oh, now see, that's easy.
Is that easy?
That is easy. That is so easy because it complements what you just said. You know, what you just said. And he's fired up. He is fired up because those scriptures and that Bible lessons that he's fired up. The one you just said, the joy in giving. The joy in giving. What I love to do, I love helping people, particularly our seniors. I love it. I wake up, I lie down. I'm thinking of ways that we can better serve and assist, giving and helping others. There you have it.
Well, that's good because everybody got to have a drive. You've got to have a drive. In my recruiting, this is what I love. I don't want it to be an issue, but I love it if it does become something. Maybe it's a little bump in the road with a student. Maybe I have to change their trainer. But nothing fills my heart no more than when they go through that training and I'm either going out that gate one day or coming in that gate and that student come whooping around there in his own truck. Because I know the little old bit I did, Sanders did the big part. They provided the truck, the freight, and everything. I just had a little input there to say, hey, guys, look, you can have this. Because let me tell you something. Our company matches your 4%. It matches your 401k, 4%. But listen, here's the catch to it. We match on the gross pay. You've got checks. You get a check for $1,500, you take home $1,100, $1,200. But we start at $1,500. Whatever that check was, I'm just using that number. Because anybody make $1,500 a week is real happy. You can make that at Sanders. So we started that. I know you looked at it and thought, you can.
Okay.
I got some paperwork to prove it right here. But you can. And so you match that gross pay with that and say $56 a week, and we put $56. That's $112. You divide that by 4 weeks. And before you know it, you up and your daddy, which was my uncle, said that money wasn't everything. But he said if you get without it, you'll find out just how many things it is. He said turning the light bill, grocery, gas.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I had to feel that.
That's okay. That's okay.
But you can imagine him saying it because you can see how you were holding his mouth when he said it. How true is that, though?
That is true.
He had a way of saying things. You have a way of saying things. It has been a joy. He gave me the 2-minute one. But it's been a joy to have you on here. And I want to tell you, and I see that you will take advantage of it. I want to tell you anytime.
I will take advantage of it.
And I want you to bring somebody that works with you.
Okay.
Bring them here.
Okay.
But is this the one where you can live in your house?
Oh, he's still excited about that.
You show the other one, I'm going to show them. We're going to go off with this. You can stay at home.
And you can get services and programs. Aging and Disability Resource Center, 1-800-AGE-LINE. Give us a call at the Area Agency on Aging. We're there for you.
We want to thank you for coming. Also want to thank you and you for listening. We are Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Till the next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Okay, that was great. You are a character.
Children, obey your parent in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord. Colossians 3:20.
Welcome to Loves. Safe and clean are 2 words that mean more now than ever before. Loves has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy. From our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Loves, the heart of the highway.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put